इसमें लिखो, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट फ्लैश मेमोरी. It is like hard drive of your computer. So in our computer there is a hard drive. What is the use of this hard drive? First of all, we store operating system of the any kind of operating system like Windows operating system. With the help of operating system, your device can work same as happen in router. See, there is a operating system. Okay, same as there is a flash drive in the Cisco devices, like in router, in switches, there will be a flash drive and your flash drive can hold the operating system. It can hold operating system of the devices. So you can add it hold the iOS of the router. What is iOS?
Inter-network operating system.
Inter-network operating system. It is a operating system of your Cisco devices. You can call iOS. Fine. So your flash memory is a kind of hard drive. It's like hard drive, and it can store your iOS. After that, there is one more component you can call RAM.
Sir, flash memory में कितनी memory होती है?
If I talk about RAM stand for random access memory. It means you can say, if I talk about our systems, if you are working anything in your system, it will save in your running task will be saved in RAM. If you will restart your system, what will happen? If you restart your system, then what will happen? Your information will be, your data will be lost. That is stored in RAM. So your RAM is a kind of like volatile memory.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about volatile memory? Your data will be erased if there is no electricity, no power. Fine. Yeah, it will store data temporarily. Fine. So in your router also there is a RAM. If I am configuring your router, so your running configuration will be saved in RAM only. If you restart your router, then can you see your last configuration? You cannot see. Why? Because your data, your RAM content will be deleted. Fine. So you can say there is a file in RAM we can call running config. Your running configuration will be saved in running config file. Right or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, after that there is a one more component, NVRAM. Non volatile RAM, random access memory. Non volatile means it will store your data without electricity. If there is no power, it will keep your data. Fine. So I think you already knows about NVRAM. If you are doing any configuration, after that you have to save your configuration into NVRAM. If you will not save your configuration into NVRAM, you cannot see your configuration after restarting your router. Right or not?
Yes.
So there is a file startup config. Your NVRAM contents will be saved in startup config file. Right or not?
The flash code with just the iOS is there.
Yeah. Yeah. See what happened. After that, ROM stand for read only memory. It is used for hardware testing. It is used for hardware testing. It performs post. Post stand for
Power on self test.
power on
Self testing.
self test. Fine. So in your system, whenever you start your system, so after some time, after like within 1 or 2 seconds, it will sound like T. What is this? what is the meaning of this beep sound? It means like your post is completed. Whenever you will start your computer, it will perform post power on self test. It means it will check your components of your computer, like your hard drive is okay or not, your RAM is okay or not, working or not, your processor, your ports. It will check all the components. After that, your all components are working well. Then it will sound a beep. Fine. It means your post is completed successfully. Then your system will boot. Right or not? Same will happen in your router also. There will be a ROM. If you will start your router, then it will perform post. So it will check your each and every components. Your components are working or not. If it is working, then it will boot your router. Clear? Okay. After that, there is a like iOS. iOS stands for Internet Network Operating System. It is like operating system of computer. Fine or not? If I talk about iOS, there is a multiple version. Like in Windows operating system, there is like multiple versions of Windows operating system, like XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. Same as there is a version of iOS also. Like for example, 12.1, 12.2, 12.3, like 15.1, for example, 15.2, 15.3. This is your latest iOS of your device, of your Cisco device.
सर तो ये जो वर्जन सर जिस तरह विंडोज 7, 8 ये सब चेंज होते हैं, तो ये लोग में एक अलग अलग.
After that, we will discuss about ports. Ports. Your ports are divided into two parts. Yes, routers port. Interfaces or line port. Your interfaces ports are further divided into three parts: Ethernet, serial, and BRI. If I talk about line ports, these are also divided into 3 parts: console port, aux, VTY. Fine. If I talk about Ethernet, this is also further divided: simple Ethernet, fast Ethernet, and Giga Ethernet. Fine. Your serial is also further divided into 2 parts: DB60 smart serial. There is no parts of VRI and console, aux and VTY. Fine. So VRI stands for, we will discuss VRI also. Fine. First of all, we will start interfaces ports. If I talk about interface port, if I talk about interfaces, these ports are used for connectivity or communication purpose. Fine or not? If you want to connect 2 routers, which port you will use?
Serial.
Interface port. I will explain you in interfaces which port you will use, but at least first of all, if you want to connect 2 devices, then you have to use interface, any interface. Fine.
Yes.
If you want to connect router to switch, then also we will use interface port. If you want to connect router to modem, then also you will use interface port. Fine. And on interface port you can configure IP address. I already explained you like there is just 2 types of connectivity: physical connectivity and logical connectivity. Your physical connectivity will be with the help of, you can make physical connectivity with the help of media cables. After that you have to make logical connectivity. For logical connectivity you have to assign IP address on both interfaces. Fine or not? So we can configure IP address on interfaces ports. If you talk about, first of all we will start Ethernet. There is a types of interfaces like Ethernet, serial, and what else? VRI. So first we will discuss about Ethernet. So why we are using Ethernet port? To connect our local area network we use Ethernet port, and the IP address of this port will be default gateway for your local area network, for your LAN. Right or not? See, like for example, this is my router, fine, and this is my switch. My systems are connected with this switch, fine, and this is my local area network, this is my LAN. There is a IP address like for example 10.0.0.1, 10.0.0.2, 10.0.0.3, 10.0.0.4. So you have to connect your this local area network to this router. So on which port you will connect that cable? Ethernet port. Your port will be Ethernet. You have to assign a IP address also on that port. So what you will assign, like I am assigning 10.0.0.100. So your this IP address will be default gateway for all the computers of LAN. So your default gateway will be 10.0.0.100 for all the clients. Getting or not?
Yes, sir.
What is gateway?
The way to go out and exit in, the way to go out and
What is gateway? If you want to go to out of network, you need what? Gateway. Like this is my network. Fine. If you want to go to outside, like after this door there is a different network. Fine. If you want to go to different network, from where you will go? With the help of this gate. So we are human means we know about the gate. You can easily go. But your system, how your system will come to know that this is your gateway? So you have to assign the IP address of the gateway. Fine. Because you know after your router there will be a different network. There will be my different network. So this is my last IP, last interface of my LAN. So you want to go to out of network, then you have to go via this gateway and you have to assign the IP gateway address of the router to your LAN, to your local area network. Fine or not?
yes.
So there is a types of your Ethernet also, like simple Ethernet. If I talk about simple Ethernet, its speed is
10 Mbps.
only 10 Mbps. Speed will be 10 Mbps. Naming convention, like for example, its name will be like this: Ethernet. It can be 0, or it can be like name can be Ethernet 0/0. Right or not?
Yes, sir.
If you want to check your Ethernet name or number, so you will find like this. What do you mean by 0/0? See, this is my router. What happened? This is my router, and there can be a slot. In one slot, there can be multiple Ethernet port. Like, for example, like this. So, this is my slot number. This is my slot number. Like, its number is slot number is 0, for example. Fine. And this one is port number. Like, its number is 0, 1, 2. So address will be like this: 0/0, 0/1, 0/2, like this. Right or not? So this is my simple Ethernet. After that, fast Ethernet will be there. Its speed is 100 Mbps. Naming convention will be like this: fast Ethernet 0, it can be 0, or fast Ethernet 0 by, it can be 0. Right or not? After that, there is a Giga Ethernet. Its speed is 1000 Mbps. Naming convention will be like this: Giga Ethernet. It can be 0 or 0/0, like this. Right or not? So if you want to connect your local area network to a router, then which port you will use? Ethernet port. Fine. Next is serial. to connect a router to router, or router to modem. Fine. Like for example, this is my router and this is my second router. You want to connect these two routers, so you have to use serial cable, and you will connect this serial cable to which port?
serial port.
Serial port. There will be also a serial port. Fine. If you want to connect your router to a modem, and my modem is connected with ISP, so which cable you will use? Serial. On which port you will connect that serial cable? Serial port. Fine or not? Okay. So there is a two types of serial cable. If I talk about DP60, there will be 60 pins. How many pins will be there? 60 pin. If I talk about smart serial, there will be how many pins? How many? 15 pins port will be there. Fine. So this is my serial port. देख लो. This is my serial cable. After that there is one more cable. BRI. BRI stand for basic rate interface. Nowadays we are not using that BRI port. You will not find BRI port on advanced routers. Fine. So where we use that port? For ISDN line. For ISDN line. Nowadays we are using like lease lines. आप लोगों ने सुना होगा?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by lease line? 144 kbps only.
Sir, ISDN stands for?
ISDN stand for I don't remember the full form of.
Integrated service data line.
Okay, these are my which ports? Which port? Interfaces ports.
Yes, sir.
And you can use these interfaces ports for communication purpose or connectivity purpose. You can assign IP addresses on interfaces ports. Fine. Next is line ports. We use line port to configure the router. What is the use of line port? If you want to configure your router, then which port you will use? Line port. There is many line ports, like I already explained you, like for example console port will be there, aux will be there, and VTY will be there. These three ports are your line port. You cannot assign IP address on those line ports, because we are not using these ports for connectivity purpose, not for communication purpose. We are using this port for configuration purpose only. So we can configure passwords on line ports. What we can configure? Passwords. Why? So that no one can access your router without your permission. Fine. So you can configure passwords. If I talk about console port, first of all we will discuss about console port. This port is used to configure the device locally. If you want to configure your device locally, then you have to use console port. Like this is my router, and I want to configure this device, this router. So you have to connect this router to a PC. So which port you will use? Console port. And cable will be your console cable. Or you can use rollover cable. A console port shape will be RJ45, but on system end there will be a COM port. You can connect on COM port. Fine. See, you discuss about we discuss about rollover cable also.
Yes.
And I already explained you that we can configure devices with the help of rollover cable. So on rollover cable there will be both RJ45 connector on both sides, RJ45 and RJ45. So this is my router. I can connect this RJ45 to this console port. On your system end, how you will connect this RJ45 to COM port? How? There will be a connector like this. There will be a 9 pins, and you can connect this RJ45 to this RJ45 port, and you can connect this connector to COM port, and you can access your router on your system. Fine or not? So if I talk about naming convention, its name will be like console 0. You will find its name console 0 on devices. Fine or not? So where we use console port to configure your devices locally. Fine. See, next port will be, next port is aux. Aux stand for to configure devices remotely. If you want to configure your device remotely, then you have to use aux port. Fine. Like for example, this is my router and my location is in Delhi, and you are in Bangalore. Fine. And you have a system which is connected with a service provider, internet service provider. Fine. So what do you want? You want to access your router device on this system in a remote location. So what can you do? There will be a aux port. First of all, you have to configure your device with the help of console cable. After configuring your device, you can connect this device with a modem. Your modem will be connected with ISP. There will be IP address on your router, like its IP address is, for example, 12.1.1.1. This is your public IP address, and you know you can access your public IP address from anywhere. I already told you about public IP address and private IP address. Fine. So if your router is connected with internet and its IP address is public IP address, so you can access this router on remote location. You can access with the help of like telnet.
So this IP address which you have will not be stored by your router.
This IP address, it can be on it can be of any port, but it should be reachable. It should be reachable. Fine. Okay. This is your aux port. If I talk about naming convention, aux 0 will be there. Fine. Next port is VTY. Okay. Okay. Next is VTY stand for virtual type. It is also used to configure your device locally or remotely. To configure your device locally or remotely. Fine or not? Like for, and one more thing. This is a logical port, not a physical. You cannot find VTY port physically, like your console, like aux. It will be logically only. Fine. So, for example, this is my router. Fine. And my router is connected with a switch. And this is my local area network. My PCs are connected with a switch. This is my LAN. And my router's Ethernet IP address is like 10.0.0.1. These machines IP address will be like 10.0.0.2, 10.0.0.3, 10.0.0.4, 10.0.0.5. What will be the default gateway of these machines?
10.1.
Default gateway will be 10.0.0.1 for all the PCs. Okay. And your this device is connected with internet also, ISP also. Your router is connected with ISP also, and here there is a public IP address. For example, this one. It is connected with the help of serial cable. Fine. So, if you want to configure this device, locally. Fine. So, what will you do? You will enable which port? VTY port on your router, and you can configure passwords on your router. After that, you can access this router on any machine in your local area network. How? You will type a command telnet and IP address of your router. It will ask for user ID and password, and your router will be there. So this is your local location. You are accessing locally. If you want to access this router remotely, so what will you do? Like, this is my PC in remote location, and you are having an internet connection on this PC. Fine. If you are having internet, then can you access this public IP address?
Yes, sir.
Can you ping this public IP address?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you can ping any public IP address, then can you access telnet also?
Yes, sir.
So what will you do? You will write a command telnet space the IP address of your
Public IP.
router, and which IP?
Public
IP. And your public IP should be reachable. It will ask some user ID and password that is configured by you on your device, and after that your router will be there. You can configure from remotely. Fine or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is your VTY. Access your router. How you will access your router? Like, for example, I am having a router, and it is connected with a PC. With which port? Console port. Fine. If you want to access this router, so you will use console port.
Yes.
How you can access? like if I talk about XP operating system, you will go to start, all program, accessories. After that there will be communication. In communication there will be hyper terminal. You will open hyper terminal. It will ask for, like you will select COM port, like for example COM1, and there will be option of connect like this. You will connect and your configuration, your router console will be there. You can access your router console.
This will come only on XP.
Yeah, it will work only in XP. Fine. So if you want to access on like Windows 7, there is a Windows 7. So how you will access? There will be application putty. In putty you will select serial. Under serial there will be COM port, like COM1. When you will press OK, your router console will be there. Okay, so I think you all guys can access router very easily. See, if I talk about modes of router, there is many modes, like user mode. What is the use of user mode? It is limited type of mode. We can perform limited task on user mode. Fine. Like to check connectivity, for example, to check connectivity. Okay, if I talk about sign of this mode, it will be like this.
So how to check connectivity with this one?
Okay, this is your user mode. It is a limited type of mode, and you can say this is your user access mode also.
Yes, sir.
Fine, because if you want to go to next mode, privilege mode, before that you have to assign password. It will ask some passwords. So we will discuss about passwords also. Okay, next mode will be privilege mode. Okay, if I talk about privilege mode, we can see and save the configuration. In this mode. Fine. If you want to check any type of configuration, you can check with the help of privilege mode. On which mode? Privilege mode. Okay. Or you can save the configuration. You added some configuration, like you changed some IP addresses and some kind of passwords. Fine. And you want to save that your password will be saved in your RAM first. After that you want to save this password into your this configuration into your NVRAM. So you have to go to which mode? Privilege mode. On privilege mode you will run some commands. With the help of those commands you can save your running configuration into startup configuration. So we will discuss all about the things when we will discuss about commands. Fine. Okay. Sign of this mode. Like first of all you will enter in user mode. Here you will run a command enable. After that your mode will be, this is your privilege mode. On privilege mode you can see and save the configuration of your router. After that, there is one more mode, global configuration mode. In global configuration mode, we cannot see and save router configuration. वो बाद की बातें हैं. Okay, so we cannot see and save the configuration of router. We can change some configuration like netting, ACL, passwords, history size, banner, host name. Fine, we can change some configuration like we will discuss about NAT, ACL, password history, banner, host name by the time. Fine, when this thing will come. Okay, sign off this mode. Like this is my privilege mode. On privilege mode, you can run a command. Configure terminal, and your mode will change. Router config hash. This is your privilege mode. On this mode, you can perform these tasks on global configuration mode. Fine. Next mode is, so now we discussed about user mode. After that, user privilege global configuration. After that, there is two more mode.
Interface mode.
Interface configuration
Line
mode and line mode, line configuration mode. Interface configuration mode and line configuration mode. So you can do one thing. If I talk about line configuration mode, interface configuration mode, first of all we will discuss about interface configuration mode. We can configure interface port in this mode. If you want to configure any type of your interface port, like it can be your Ethernet, it can be serial, it can be BRI. You want to configure, like I want to assign IP address, I want to like make it down or up. Fine, like any kind of configuration, you have to go to interface configuration mode. If I talk about the sign of this mode, will be like this. Like your router is in which mode? Global configuration mode. You can run a command which interface. On which interface you want to go? Like Ethernet, serial, BRI, which? Like fast Ethernet. Fast Ethernet can also have like there can be also like there is multiple fast Ethernet like 0x1, 0x2, 0x3 like this. So on which port you want to configure? 0x0. You have to assign number. So interface, port name and port number. your mode will be router config hyphen if. On this mode you can configure your fast Ethernet 0x0 port, any kind of configuration. Fine. So now you want to go to which port? Like serial port. So interface serial like 0 or 0x0. You want to configure BRI port. Interface BRI 0. Fine or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that there is a line port, line configuration mode, sorry. We can configure line ports in this mode. Fine or not? You can configure line ports in line configuration mode. Fine. Like for example, you want to assign password to any line port, you want to make it login or no login. Fine. So you have to go to line configuration mode. So your router will be in router config. You can run a command line space port name like console space port number like 0. Your mode will be router config line. This is your line configuration mode, and you can configure your line port. If you want to go to VTY port, then line space VTY space port number. Fine. If you are on line port, can you enter on interface mode? Yes. Like interface, you are on line mode. See, you are on global configuration mode. You can go to interface configuration mode, and from global configuration you can go to line configuration mode. If you are on interface configuration mode, then you can go to line configuration mode. If you are on line configuration mode, you can go to interface configuration mode. Fine or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you are on line configuration mode and you want to go to which mode? User mode. How you will go? You can exit. If you want to go first, you will exit, then it will come to global configuration mode. Here also you will run a command exit, you will come to here again you have to run command exit, you will come to user mode. If you are on like this line mode, if you press Ctrl plus Z, Ctrl plus Z, your router will come automatically on privilege mode. After that you can run a command exit, you can come to user mode. Fine. If you want to go to like one step back, then you have to run exit command only. Okay. Basic commands of okay. So this is your privilege mode. On this privilege mode you can run many commands. Like for example, if you want to check a running configuration, so which command you will run? Show running hyphen config. If you want to check NVRAM startup config, then you will run show startup config. If you want to save running configuration into startup configuration, which command you will run? Write or
Copy. Start config to running.
copy startup config.
Sir, running to start.
Sorry, running to, याद दिला दिए करो यार, हो जाता है कभी कभी. Startup config. Okay, there is a command show history. What is the use of show history command?
Previous command.
It will show
All the previous command.
that you
Use.
already execute. Fine, that you executed. Okay, like for example, you are in privilege mode. Fine, you want to check like show running config. So this is your running configuration. I think you all are aware about this command. So this is your IP address of this interface. Fine. If you want to check startup config, show startup config. Startup config is not present. Why?
Save.
We didn't save anything in startup config. So you can run write command. Now you can check startup config also. This is your startup config. See, you can check the IP address also right now. Fine or not? Okay, show history. If you will run show history command, it will show you which command
Which command we have used for
we already executed on your which mode, privilege mode or on
Global.
no, it's not showing global mode commands,
Enable.
user mode and privilege mode. Fine. So now we can do one thing. It's showing how many commands: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. How many commands it can show? How do you know? See, show terminal. It can show 10 commands only.
Can you change it?
Yeah, it will show only 10 commands. I want to save like more than 10 commands. I want to save like around, I want that it should show around last 50 commands that I executed. Fine. So you can do one thing: terminal history size question mark 0 to 256. I'm giving 50. Now show terminal history size is what? 50. Now it will show last 50 executed commands. Like show, when you will check here, show terminal. Now it will show last. Now it's showing 12 command.
Because
I am doing what? Terminal history size 5. Show history. Clear or not? So you can do one thing.